Today we're playing an early access version of Dragonheir Silent Gods. This is an upcoming fantasy-themed hero collection game with awesome open world gameplay, and it gives you a seriously nostalgic tabletop vibe, even though like the character models and the graphics are absolutely freaking insane. Now this game will incorporate a lot of what you would expect to see in a tabletop game, like dice rolls, wisdom checks, intelligence checks, charisma checks, and those sorts of things, but the combat is super fast-paced, which I'm really enjoying. So will you enjoy Dragonheir Silent Gods? That's what we're going to cover in this video, and I do want to give a big shout out to the makers of the game for sponsoring today's video. If you want to download, or depending on when you're watching, you can pre-register for the game, check the link in the description. The game is going to be available on a ton of different platforms: PC, Mac, iOS, Android. I think it's going to be in Steam and the Epic Store. So you're not going to want to miss this incredibly cross-platform game. Thank you again for using the link in the description, which supports the channel. And I mean, dude, look at these freaking character models, all right? Now, I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit here. The game is going to launch on September 19th in a bunch of different regions. And by the way, this is the second major game distributed by Nuverse, the folks who also distributed Marvel Snap. In fact, this game was already featured in Apple's WWDC conference, which shows even Apple is looking at this game to say, man, this is going to be a big deal. So let's jump right into the topics here to help you figure out if this is a game that you want to play. We're going to cover the heroes, the map, the combat, and wrap it all up in the end to say, all right, here is what we think. So let's start by looking at the heroes, and we're actually going to get started with my hero. At the beginning of the game, you make yourself as a character in the game. You choose from lizard folk, I believe elf, maybe human, and I chose a dwarf. And I actually intended to make a stout warrior, but instead I chose this really awesome looking cloak, which turned me into a pretty badass caster. Now you can see in the upper right, I am the fire element, but there are different elemental affiliations that each hero has. And you can see those elemental affiliation icons in the upper right over here. Now, if you bring to combat several heroes that share an affinity, then you get bonuses, which is really, really powerful. So ultimately, this is a squad combat game. The heroes have an elemental affinity, and you're working to sort of bring multiple heroes that share a family of elements to get bonuses to your damage and effects. Now, each hero has several abilities. For example, on this legendary hero, there is a passive skill. There is a battle skill that takes place all the time, every turn. And then there is a ultimate skill, which fires off for crazy effects. Now, a second ago, I said every turn, but this is not actually turn-based combat. You battle against an enemy squad, and you'll have your sort of action bar fill up, and then once it's full, you can use that ultimate ability, and you're positioning your troops onto a grid when you fight. So where your heroes go on that grid could determine where their abilities, their ultimate abilities, are going to land. Now, we'll talk more about the grid aspect of the combat system in a bit. I first want to talk about how you actually power up your heroes, because in addition to these skills that are available on the hero, you can, in fact, apply extra levels onto those skills to make them stronger. So the higher level the skill, the stronger it will be. The higher level your hero, the stronger it will be, and so on. In fact, there is even equipment that you can collect and put onto heroes to give your hero bonus stats. And this is probably topic for a separate video, but not only can you get this equipment, but you can craft it. So you can find it, you can craft it. In fact, I kind of want to show you just a little bit of crafting real quick. So we're going to go from the world map to my camp. This is my campsite, where you have access to many different things, including summoning heroes and more. We're going to go over here to the forge, where I can literally make equipment from things that I found on the map, and I can smash the forge button and see what we get. Now here you can see the dice rolling aspect of the game. I just got dunked. I got a common quality item is what it is, but 270 hit points, man, I need to go equip that right away. I've not yet made a lot of equipment in the game. Here we go. We roll again. An 8? What the heck? I'm getting wrecked, man. Oh my God. Now, as I do this, you can see, by the way, that my hero has a strength modifier. Ooh, perfect roll. What do I get? Ooh, return materials. Okay, let's go. Let's go, man. So your hero has a bunch of different attributes that they bring. So for example, if I click in on my hero here, you can see that I've currently selected the fire elemental power. I actually can switch the element of my main hero, which is pretty cool, and that brings with it different abilities. But also I've got attributes, strength, intelligence, dexterity, constitution, charisma, and wisdom. And you'll do things in this game that require you to basically have a check against your stats, which is kind of cool. Now you can upgrade these, but this is where I allocated some of my stats at the start in a strength, constitution, and it even tells you the sorts of things you can win. Like apparently I'm more likely to win a drinking contest with my constitution, and I'm also more likely to smash objects and deter others with my fists. So physical intimidation, that's something I've always been very good at. So yeah, you have attributes that you select for your hero. There's honestly a lot going on here with your Psychocore, but I just want to back out of this for now. And I want to show you again the map and take you to some combat. So you collect all these heroes, you power them up, and for what? Well, here I'm walking around on the map, and there's tons of different quest givers in this particular hub that I'm in. And once I leave the protection of this town area, you'll see that there are going to be a bunch of fights and lots of trouble that I can get myself into. So here I'm moving along the main quest line. I'm in search of some missing children. This is actually the main storyline that I'm working on, but there are tons of different side quests that you can go and do. I'm going to go into this new area to search for these missing children. We're going to charge forward, and I've got to go through this gate. I can, in fact, pass through it. Boom. Okay. So there's probably the missing kids. We got to go get them. Now, the reason I'm taking you on this journey is because we got to get into some combat. I've activated a resurrection point, so you know it could get dicey. This is how you know. Can I fight this? Oh, something's going on. Hold up. Hold up. Uh-oh. Oh, the stag. Man, there is some really important quest stuff going on here, but let me jump ahead and bring you right into some combat. Okay, here it is. Just kidding. Yeah, here's our first fight. The golden deer stands off to the side, glowing with a reassuring, gentle light. For reasons you can't explain, you're certain it will protect you. All right, here we go. All right, we set up for a fight. So I actually dramatically overlevel these guys. They are going to get absolutely clapped. But you position your troops on a grid, your heroes, and your heroes will show you, here's who's going to attack you. You can see the red lines are showing who's going to attack me. Here you can see that purple line. If I put him here, this means we're going to attack each other. I think the yellow line means I'm going to attack him, but he's not going to attack me. There's this item on the ground, Vitality Spring. When deployed, all units within its range recharge 100% faster. Wow, I want to stand in the Vitality stream. Okay, cool. And I'll move my heroes in there. Oh man, recharge speed up. So this will let me use my abilities faster. Now, if I was being really smart, I could look into these guys and see like what abilities do they do? How do I want to counter them? I'm not going to overthink it because I overlevel these guys. I haven't equipped all that new equipment I made. We could do that later. Let's just go in battle. Here we go. Battle start. So you can see the yellow bar fills up, and once it gets full, I can use my ultimate ability. So my character, who I mentioned is a mage, has this awesome fire damage, and you can see the fireball is freaking huge. From here, my healer just activated. I can heal my party in the range indicated. Now, this is why the grid system is kind of important, putting your heroes in the right place. Make sure you can actually land your abilities on all of them. What a fat heal we just landed. Okay, reinforcements are coming. I think I'll be fine. Here, one of my melee front lines is going to charge in and just do a bunch of damage. GG easy. And now I can use the ultimate of my legendary hero, buffing my entire party. Grants buffs to all allies and gains a shield. Shield oath. Let's do it. Whoa, we're getting ambushed. Spiders. Holy cow, this is heating up. So I'm going to use my fireball again on the spiders. And I'm going to use my other freaking legendary hero to drop in some big poison damage. Where do we want to drop it? I guess this is... See, this is one of those things where I can target this template around one of these guys, but I can hit only 2 at best, so here we go. Big damage. Boom. And I can land another heal. I'm going infinite, man. There ain't no way they're going to take me down, okay? We got the heal. Very nice. Oh my gosh, more guys spawning behind me? Yo. Okay. Fireball again. End the fight. We get the win. GG. Please. Got it. Oh, more spiders. Hello? How many waves are there going to be? Oh my gosh. Okay. The deadly toxin bolt is just absolutely savage. Now we're looking good. We win? More waves? More waves. Okay. This is one of those moments where I probably should have read what I'm supposed to be doing more closely. I wonder if there is something else I'm supposed to do, or if I'm going to be taking out... Oh my gosh. Okay, they're behind me. So this is an instance where I'm going to hit cancel. Using my ability there would do nothing for me. We're going to blast these guys with a poison bolt again. There we go. And I'm low-key getting surrounded, but I think we win. Whew, finally all sorted, I said. Okay. Yeah, no, that seems sorted. We win, we get a bunch of goodies, and we can continue on our merry way with our quest. Now, there's a lot I want to do, actually, to go and complete quests, and there's a ton that I still need to explore in this absolutely massive world where I've really only scratched the surface with all the things that can be done. But in order to showcase lots of different things, you can actually use these waypoints to teleport from one spot to another. So if I wanted, I could actually fast teleport back to town, fast travel. And I want to show you one other style of combat real quick in this video, just so you can see what it looks like. I'm actually going to go and, detection successful. There's nothing here, but your senses tell you the lost property isn't far away. So like I said, there's these tabletop elements where, like, dude, you're doing these dice checks. I failed to detect something. Bummer. There's things on the ground here that I need to pick up, clues for quests. Oh my gosh. There is so much I need to do, but I'm trying to just show you some combat right now. And I just want to show you one more challenge to give you a sense of different ways that you can do combat in this game. Here we go, the Goblin Lair. We're going to go battle here. I'm going to do level 2 difficulty because I know I actually am going to struggle a little bit with this. And this is a time attack challenge. So there's tons of different ways that you can deploy your heroes for fun and glory. I'm actually going to deploy this poison hero, and something really cool happened there that I want you to see in the upper left. This is my elemental affinity in the upper left. And when I deploy this poison hero, I have 3 heroes now in the fire/poison affinity, which is giving me 20% attack and 20% defense, which is pretty cool. But this is a time attack. So I'll show you what I mean. We're going to go battle. Again, I'm not going to equip my equipment for the sake of the video. I probably should go do that after this, though. And this is a challenge that's on a timer. So if I win by this 50-second mark, then I get extra rewards. I don't think I actually will be able to do that. We'll see. But we're going to smash our way through this. I brought more damage. Technically, I probably don't need this tank hero, but he's legendary, so I'm like pretty attached to him because he's so fun to use. I'm going to hit this guy over here with some big damage. Let's go. Charge forward over here. And I brought in a new hero that just does crazy single target damage. We bring her in to do some big damage over there. Shield up the party. I actually don't have any heals. I might have some of my heroes die, which is incredibly awkward. Wouldn't it be awkward if I lose the challenge in this video? I actually think it is entirely possible that I may have, underestimated the need for a healer on this particular level of difficulty. Anyways, we're charging along. Oh my god, dude, I love this DPS character. She darts all over the place to where the action is. Big damage over here. Big damage over here. Love to see it. Okay, and wow, I can't believe she's still alive. We'll do damage over here. Boom. Shredding. Big fireball. So you can see the way the combat works here. A big part of this is where did you position your heroes? Because I actually don't control where they go. They go where they want to go. Okay. But what I can control is when they use their abilities. And that ultimate ability is really critical. Now, my one hero over here is going to die. Don't worry, she still comes back, but won't be able to use her anymore for this particular challenge, which is pretty sad. She's dead. GG. F's in the chat for my dead hero. She will be missed, but not forgotten. Big damage. Let's go. And once I finish all the waves, we'll see if I've won the time attack here. But you kind of get the idea. There are lots of different things on the battleground that you can actually interact with, although this particular map doesn't have that. There are things that manipulate your position. As you saw in the last battle, there was stuff that could manipulate your regeneration rate for your ultimate abilities, which is pretty cool. So there's a bunch of different things that you actually get to interact with in the battle. In this particular time attack, I mean, this is all just about slaying as many of these guys as you can, as fast as you can. And if you get to the finish line, you get a bunch of rewards. So it looks like I'm set up to maybe get a 1-star reward, but maybe just get wiped. Actually, I'm looking like I'm gonna get wiped here. This is a little awkward. Gonna need that big shield from my ultimate. That's not enough of a shield. I told you this was gonna be hard. I mean, what's the point if I just do challenges that are all too easy for the video? You know what I mean? We smash these guys over here. Oh, I misclicked. Oh, what a fat finger. Yikes. Okay, we did it. With 5 seconds left on the clock. GG. So, obviously, deploying equipment and leveling up skills and leveling up my heroes is going to go a long way to actually powering up my ability to fight. So, let's actually go and summon some heroes. How do you get more of these heroes? Well, a bunch of my heroes I actually just got from questing. However, you can go in and summon heroes. So if I actually go all the way to the upper right, I click this button, I can go to the summon area, and you get dice that you use to summon. So you can do Starlight invocations, which are basic summons. These are Sunlight invocations, which are a more advanced summon. And then there is an event, which is basically a banner, where you can select a legendary hero that you want to be more and more likely to show up. The more pulls you do where you haven't gotten them, the more likely they are to show up. So we're going to do some of these summons now and see if we can't get another legendary or two to add them to the collection. Come on. Okay, 2 epics. Cool. We got a rare hero, Austin, with a W. Okay. Welcome, Austin, to the Smash Squad. Who else are we getting? Yo, this guy's so cool looking. Gladros. Love the name. Lawful good lizard folk with a freaking polearm. Man, you love to see it. Whoa. What the? Dude, this guy's flying. Nimbus? A flying dwarf? I have seen everything now. It's actually official. A flying dwarf. You don't see that every day. Quarian, the elf. See, this is more expected to me for what an elf might look like. Okay. Yo, we'll summon again. Come on. Give me a legendary, baby. Come on. 2 epics. Okay, hey, 2 epics ain't bad. Lola. Ooh. Okay, lightning affinity and Loris. Hey, if you saw my other video, I made fun of his horns over here. Okay. And Lola again. Double pull on Lola. Okay. Duplicates. The repeated summon, epic hero, will be converted into an imprint stone, which can be in exchange for artifacts. More on that in a separate video. Okay, and Wilt, the Frost Mage. Huh. All right. Forbrit with a Frost Hammer. That thing looks brutal. Okay, cool. Let's summon again. Let's get a legendary, please. Please, give me the legend. Let's go. We get a legendary, baby. What's it going to be? Okay. Yo, this skeleton is such a meme. Hey, dude, he's got like a stone heart over here. Okay. Yo, please. No. Ina. No. Nope. Give me the legend. Eli. Nope. Gladros. Love this dude. What a beast. Come on. Ooh, Felicity. Okay, kind of creepy. She's like a kid with a flaming or lit candelabra. Okay, when a basic attack or battle skill triggers a critical hit, it increases the ultimate energy. Fires fireballs to the enemy. The wild check success rate of this skill is increased to 50%. Holy. Okay, and the ultimate emits flame lasers. Flame lasers? Okay, ignoring the enemy's shield. Yo, I literally got a creepy girl who shoots fire lasers. All right, hey, yo. Yo, that summon was pretty legit. I'm going to take it. Call that a win. Oh, I thought we were getting another legendary. Dude. Okay. Ooh, dude, a dwarf warrior over here. Female dwarf warrior. Ref? Okay. Hey, troll warrior. After my namesake. Do you know my name Chiskel? I named after a troll warrior. Okay. And, oh, hey, I use this hero. Okay, cool. Nice pulls. I just want to keep pulling. Like, I just want to keep doing this over and over and over. So this brings us to the question. Should you play this game? And I think the graphics on this thing are really amazing. Like the graphics, I think the gameplay is very fun. The squad combat is really cool. For those of you that are newer to my channel, you may not actually know that the very first uploads I did were for squad combat games that I was playing. So this style of game is something that I actually have really enjoyed for a very long time, where you progress your heroes. So if you like a hero collector, I think this gets my seal of approval for games that are going to be really fun. And I have a lot of faith in the distributor of this game, the same folks who distributed Marvel Snap, because that is just such a well-made game. So I've got a lot of hope for this game and its direction, and I'm looking forward to making more videos about it, quite frankly, if I can ever pull myself away from literally doing polls over here. If you want to download the game, check the link in the description. Depending on when you're watching this, you might be pre-registering, but otherwise, shortly after this video goes live, I believe it's on the 19th, the game is going live in a whole bunch of regions, on a whole bunch of platforms. So whatever device you're playing on, you probably can play on it. Android, iOS, PC, Mac, Steam, and Epic stores as well, sometime in the not-too-distant future, if not on or near release. So this is really hype, man. Of course, if you want to see the other video I did about this game, where I was doing polls, I'll have a card in the end screen in just a second. Hope you'll check it out. Thank you again for using that link in the description to download the game, and thank you again to the makers of the game for sponsoring today's video. Until next time, you have fun smashing the kingdom.